My wife sent a text message. I want a divorce. Every communication through my lawyer. I responded, well understood. Then I canceled her credit cards and terminated all financial support. 72 hours later, her lawyer was desperately calling me. Original post. I 42M, am still processing but basically just operating on autopilot. Feels strangely calm. 3 days ago, on a Tuesday afternoon, deeply involved with work data entry, my phone buzzed. My wife, Elena, is 39F. The message was brief and harsh. Elena, Jacob, I want a divorce. Please direct all future correspondence to my lawyer, Mr. Phillips. His contact details will follow. 16 years of marriage, broken through text. No alarm. We would have had dinner the night before. Talked about weekend activities. Normal. Nothing suggested this. I looked at it for maybe 4 minutes. Shocked, hurt, frustrated, all there simmering below. But surface level? Cold simplicity. She established the terms, lawyers only. All right. My response, understood. Then reality took over. Legal processes meant that informal marriage arrangements were immediately void. We always kept our major finances separate for day-to-day matters. Learned that lesson from my parents' brutal separation. She had her own personal account. I had my own. Credit cards. Elena had extra cards on my accounts. Not joint ownership, just legitimate user status. I logged into banking apps. Click. Cards canceled. The identified user is no longer authorized. Done. Allowance. I sent her a monthly sum to her own account for optional expenditure. Logged into my bank account. Disabled the recurring transfer. Effective instantly. Shared subscriptions, Netflix and Prime under my own name. Signed out of all other devices. Changed passwords. She needs streaming? She purchases it. Car. The car she uses was leased in my name, which includes insurance. Didn't cancel insurance right away. Too risky for every person on the road, but noted to arrange the lease transfer with my lawyer soon. Gas card linked to a canceled credit card. Useless now. Took about 30 minutes. Not vengeance. Just accepting the new reality she imposed. She set a boundary, lawyers only. Okay. Lawyers work on legal agreements, not assumptions based on a marriage she just dissolved. Her lawyer's details came through email an hour later. Forwarded them straight away to Ms. Caroline, a top divorce attorney a colleague recommended. Contacted Ms. Caroline. Received an SMS requesting a divorce lawyer exclusively. Complied. Need quick counsel on next procedures. Asset safety. Advise retainer. Completed my work project. Went home. The house was empty. She must have packed while I was out. Slept well, unexpectedly. Fast forward 72 hours. Friday afternoon. An unidentified number rings. Had a feeling. Hello. Is that Jacob? Strong, impatient voice. This is Mr. Peterson. I represent Olivia. My client is having some issues. All right. Level voice. Her cards were rejected. Funds were cut off suddenly. Highly unusual, Mr. Jacob's last name. Financial status quo is often maintained during separation. Mr. Phillips, I responded gently. My wife sent messages Tuesday asking for a divorce, insisting that every communication must go through you. I accepted and complied. Informal financial arrangement terminated. Future assistance needs formal legal discussions through you and my counsel, Miss Caroline, whom I'm retaining. Pause. Paper shuffling. She needs money now. Necessities. Accommodation. Accommodation? Real surprise. Where is she? Not important. You acted in bad faith, cutting her off without notice. Mr. Phillips. Voice calmer now. My wife abruptly dissolved our marriage through text and set the lawyer's only rule. She ended the status quo of trust and communication. Financial assistance will be granted legally, not by panicked calls over rejected cards she was not the primary holder of. Longer pause. My client needs emergency financial assistance, he said firmly. Her prerogative, I responded. Direct filings to my attorney, Miss Caroline. You have her details? Yes, he clipped. Excellent. Conversation concluded following my wife's request. Good day. Heart beating now. Adrenaline pouring in, but also validation. She wanted cold and legal. She's seeing it precisely. Waiting for Ms. Caroline's call. This is just the beginning. Update 1. 1 week later. It's been a week since the text. Things warmed up as expected. Thanks for your feedback and messages. Nice to know I'm not insane. Ms. Caroline got back the same day. Mr. Phillips called. She is good. Confirmed my actions were sensible given Elena's message. Advised, document everything. Mr. Phillips' first move arrived Monday. A formal demand for emergency temporary spousal support and exclusive use of the marital residence, which she'd already left. The amount? Astronomical. Actually wanted me to support her old lifestyle and new housing, as well as legal bills. Entitlement level, professional. Ms. Carolyn responded, dealing with much lower temporary assistance based on real need, not desires. Noted she moved out of the home I still reside in. Emphasized her lawyers-only rule and my actions as a direct consequence. Then the personal attacks started. Elena's friend Jessica called on Wednesday night. Answered seeking intel. Jacob, what is actually going on? Hello, Haley, tiredly. Don't Jessica me. Elena's on my couch. You cut her off. She couldn't afford groceries, rendering her homeless. Jessica, Elena requested a divorce through a message, the lawyers only. I respected her requests. But you know she hardly works. How can she survive? She's terrified. Elena's freelance graphic design gig nets 1 couch a month. Mainly pleasure money before. She hired a lawyer before talking to me. I said that the money goes through him and my lawyer. The method she chose, terrible. Vindictive. After 16 years, she was emotional and made the wrong decision. Instructing lawyers only is a specific mistake, said Jessica. Hiring Mr. Phillips was also a mistake. Silence. Then, she needs support. You always took care of her. And I could have handled things amicably if she had not dissolved the marriage through text and lawyered up. She established the rules. We follow them today. She will take you for everything, Jessica screamed. She can try, I responded gently. Filed legally. My attorney handles it. Not talking about this further. Goodbye. Click. So I'm the bad person for following instructions. The story she's creating is pure victimhood. Also got a bank alert yesterday, an attempted withdrawal from an old savings account. Turned out there was one joint account we had created long ago and totally forgotten about. It was not part of our actual finances. It only had roughly $500 left in it. Elena certainly found the debit card and tried to empty it. The bank detected the unusual activity on the inactive account. Went right there, explained the pending divorce, and froze the account pending a legal settlement. It's not about the money but about the attempt. While her lawyer throws bad faith at me, Ms. Caroline claims this actually benefits us. Shows Elena is not only passively waiting, but also actively trying back channels outside the procedure she wanted. Waiting for an urgent support hearing court date. Elena is still couch surfing at Jessica's place. Mr. Phillips must have realized that his client expected a blank check, not the truth. Feeling less surprise and more grim determination. This is going to stink. Update 2. 3 weeks later. Alright, it got worse. Shocking, I understand. Had the emergency support hearing last week. Elena was there looking worried, avoiding my eye contact. Mr. Phillips claimed she was destitute, devastated by my malicious actions. Ms. Caroline calmly presented the text message. Elena initiated lawyers only. Bank statements revealed I canceled extra cards and allowances associated with my accounts following the text. Proof I still paid mortgage, electricity, leasing, and insurance, primary fixed costs. Evidence. Her effort to drain the dormant, abandoned joint account after demanding lawyers. Her income indicated her part-time earnings indicated she wasn't destitute, but was missing discretionary funds. The judge was not buying Mr. Phillips' drama. When asked Elena why no previous conversation, she mumbled, intimidated. I'm not. The judge appeared doubtful. Result. Short-term support ordered. Way closer to our estimate than theirs. Enough for necessities and payment of legal fees, but zero funds for her old lifestyle. The judge informed Elena her own actions, the text message, the account draining attempt, led to her current condition. Dodged a bullet, it felt like, but they weren't done. This week, the real games began. Dirty tactic number 1. A call from my Human Resources Department. Anonymous complaint claiming misuse of company resources for private legal stuff. False, used personal gadgets, took time off, and exhibited unusual behavior indicating instability. Fortunately, my boss knows me. The complaint was ambiguous. Human Resource Management checked logs. Nothing. Quick conversation with me. Calmly explained essentials. Dismissed it. Clear attempt to tamper with my career.ms. Caroline noted it. It is difficult to prove an anonymous source, but it contributes to the pattern. Dirty tactic number 2. Elena's mother called, weeping. Accusations. How could you? She's struggling. Judge unfair. Give her more money. Think about every year she gave you. Same answer, Elena chose this route. Lawyers handled financials as she suggested. Can't discuss. Heartless. Hung up. Persistent emotional manipulation. They truly thought I would just continue paying forever. My reply, adhering to logic under criticism. Their tactics just clarified the issue at hand. Just reacting wasn't enough. I needed to aggressively protect my position legally and shut down opportunities for manipulation, strictly by the book. The car, Ms. Caroline sent Mr. Phillip an email. Temporary support established. Elena needs to manage the car, take over the lease if qualified, or return it. I discontinued payments next period. Insurance coverage, which I would have maintained, would stop concurrently. 30 days. Her problem is to deal with it within the legal framework. The house, she applied for legal exclusive usage since she left, and the judge didn't grant it to her. Began valuation process for sale or buyout. Buyout unlikely given her finances. Setting up clear legal control. Asset division, pushing for quick and full financial discovery. Suspect hidden assets on her side. Time for transparency lawfully mandated. Hiding things? All court trouble. Documenting harassment. Documented every manipulative call, the work complaint, dates, and times.